Well, there are many nights, but my favorite night that pulled me into mambo, I was at the Palladium, and the Palladium was to New York as the Tropicana was to Havana, as the Savoy Ballroom was to black jazz dancers. And I was there, and it was Tito Puente got off the stand, and a young black dude jumped on the stand and went, Aguacero de Mayo, Aguacero de Mayo, Aguacero de Mayo. And I thought, holy calliope, what is that? Aguacero de Mayo, behold the first waters of May, the first waters, the first rain, the first shower, aguacero. And I wrote down in my notebook, I think there may be religious implications of this. Okay. 30 years later, that was in 1955. 30 years later, I was assigned to interview Toni Morrison, the black novelist. And while we were talking, she said, you know, you like black culture. Maybe you can explain why Mama said we should all bathe in the first shower of May. And I thought, uh-oh, black North America, black Cuba, black Puerto Rico. And then a few years later, I opened the pages of Lydia Cabrera, and she said, if you wish to have direct contact with God, collect the first waters of the first shower in May. It's direct from Him, and you can bathe in it. You can be blessed in it. And so that's the first missionaries to come to Congo, I forget the name of the missionary, but it's around 1668. That's all I can remember at the moment. In 1668, he said, among the superstitions of the Negroes is this amusing belief that if they collect the rainwater of a certain time, it will help them. No. How could anyone be so arrogant? But that's one of the things that pulled me into mambo. Another thing was Benny Moré. In fact, I was so tempted, but it's, you know, I've done, I don't want to embarrass Pepe, but I was going to turn him into a Benny Moré song about who invented Afro-Indian painting. But anyway, Benny Moré and a mambo which mystified me when I first heard it. It goes like this. Mambo, batiri, 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 iqui, iqui, iqui. And I thought, what the hell happened to my Spanish? But it wasn't Spanish. Batiri is abacuafu. Speed it up. And iqui is a voice mask. You don't say eque. It's too sacred. You change E to I. Eque, 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 iqui, iqui, iqui. And that was invented by a buddy of Benny Moré named Antardali. And when I went to the Palladium, Graciela, the great woman singer of all mambo, she started singing, "Bidi kumbi kumbi bimbi bidi kumbi equi." I thought, oh no, there's that word again. And I interviewed her and I said, where does that word come from? That's not Spanish. She said, oh no, that's Antardali. Antardali, one black man, changed the course of a life because it became a secret poetry. You either wanted to know what mambo stood for and suddenly become an Africanist, whether you wanted to. Daddy wanted me to be a lawyer. Mommy wanted me to be a priest. No way. I'm a mambologist. But you see what happened. I was pulled by the conguero, and I was pulled by Benny Moré, and it just got more and more intense. And finally, Machito, who was one of the richest minds in all of Harlem, Machito literally has a song called Blin, 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 Blin. That's the clave beat, nakedly. Tung, 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 tung. But suddenly, to my amazement, they say, oye, la enganga ya, enganga ya, ah, lucero. And I thought, oh, whoa, what is happening? The song was written by Chano Pozo, and Chano Pozo, of course, knew every black religion and backwards and forwards. He inserted a little palo and also a play, so you don't know whether Iya means mother in Abakwa or Ya in Lukumi or Ya or Yahweh in Congo. So you just get it three different ways.